Hey everybody, what's up? This is Tim Hart, branch manager of Van Dyke Mortgage here in Fort Myers. Have with me today, guy I've gotten to know over the last few years. He's the one and only, the one we use to pull our credit reports, right? Doug Swan from Sarma. Doug, how you doing, sir?
Doing great, Tim. Thanks. Appreciate
Good. Not that you're sitting there pulling our credit reports, but your
it.
company.
But we appreciate it, whoever it is. So thank you.
Yeah. Hey, I brought Doug on today for all you guys that are going to be listening. Some really exciting news coming up for medical collections and credit reports. And Doug, give me a second while I kind of talk to people about the credit reports. And if you're watching this and you're an interested buyer or you're a realtor, um, medical collections can cause some damage to a lot of people's credit reports. And a lot of times they don't even know that these medical collections existed, right? Or it's like, hey, you have a $9 collection here from X, Y, and Z. Well, you thought your insurance took care of it. And it's all this back and forth stuff. And it can really affect your credit scores. And it's always been something we've dealt with and you worked around. I've been doing this since 2001. They've always been there, right? But now, thankfully, they're really fixing a lot of these problems. And I think it's for the better, personally. And so Doug was cool enough to come on and he wants to kind of fill us in on this news. So Doug, you okay? We kind of jump into it?
Yeah, Tim. Yeah, thanks a lot. I want to let you know kind of just on what you were saying, just to expand on it too, that,
Please do.
especially the last few years, people were thinking, medical collections weren't hurting your scores or doing anything, didn't matter. Uh, but in truth, I look at a lot of credit reports and look at see what can happen to reports through something we call simulators. And very much so, collections has a big thing to do with your score.
Mhm.
So what's happened in the past is, like you mentioned, some people thought the insurance paid for it, insurance thought they paid for it, ends up on their credit report. A lot of times, I talk to a lot of people, they have no idea that it's even on their credit report. But I've seen it affect their reports even up to 100 points. So, and like you mentioned, I've seen 10, $25 collections, which is
Right.
like Band-Aid or at a hospital or something like that. And it could, price them out of a loan.
Mhm.
So they are important. So we've heard, for a while that some things may be happening, collections may not even be on there, but it's pretty exciting now, at least, that we've got something coming up we can hang our hats on. And starting July this year, 2022, any collection that's paid, now it has to show is paid, will automatically be purged off the credit report starting in July.
Yeah.
So you don't
Can,
have
can
to
we
do
pause?
anything. It's just going to show up on that credit report then in July, that it will be off their reports.
And if we can pause there for a second. So a paid collection is now going to be removed off everyone's reports without them doing anything. So correct or not, you just paid it because you just gave up. You didn't care anymore. In the past, Doug, that collection, zero balance even, but paid, correct me if I'm wrong, still on the report, right?
Absolutely. It stayed on the report. And the worst part about them is they thought, well, I paid it. Now I'm
Yep.
back to the best score I can be. 90, even over 90% of the time, I would say a paid collection did nothing to their scores whatsoever.
Or made it worse.
Yeah, or it possibly made it worse, like you said. So here they are using this money to go toward collections. It's not helping them whatsoever. And they could possibly be using it for something else, down payment or whatever else you need for their loan. And it's not even helping them. So
Yep.
starting now, that if it's paid July, it will be purged off the report and the scores will adjust based off of that. So
Very cool.
that's a big news really out there for everyone.
All
So
right. And there's one more, right?
yeah, also starting in July, it used to be that you have to wait 6 months and then report a collection, okay? Which is, you're still between insurance and the borrower quite often, back and forth of what's happening. So
Mhm.
now they're going to have to wait 365 days or a year before they can report a collection on the credit report. So now hopefully they'll know, hey, is it, do I owe it? Or is it going to be there? If it is, they can make sure that it's paid. They have 6 months for that. And at that point, then it won't show up on their credit report anyway. So,
Right.
um,
And so, and that's going to be important as well. Like you're talking about, a lot of times these borrowers don't even know it's there. And, we all know how, not dogging insurances or nothing, but like they move slow sometimes,
that's
depending
right.
on your insurance company. And so it may take that long of a time for you to get it all fixed out. And so instead of it jumping in and hurting your credit scores, they're going to give you another 6 months, basically, right, Doug?
That's right. six
Yeah.
months. So hopefully, I just had an operation knee replacement. I thought I was done paying a few different times. And a month later, I'm getting another bill that I had no idea about. So it happens all the time. So this is going to, I think, help everybody.
Yeah. Cool. And so, and there's also something coming up in the future too, right?
Yeah, that's right. So we kind of were talking about, you had mentioned $9, $15, $25. We're talking about minimum, very low price collections showing up on your report now.
Right. But
Thing
still doing the
is,
same amount of damage.
That's exactly right. Doesn't matter if it's $10 or $10,000.
Right.
I can tell you on a mortgage report, the score would adjust the same for either or. So it's starting in March of 2023 now. It now has to be, the collection has to be at least $500 for that to go on to your credit report. So I think that's going to take care of a lot of them as well. So I think that's good for borrower and mortgage lenders out there as well.
Yeah, I love this stuff. I think it's great for consumers, and I'm pumped about it. So just to recap, March of next year, 2023, we're filming this in, going in the second quarter of 2022. $500 or more has to be for a medical collection. Starting currently, right now, or in July, I'm sorry, in July, they cannot report a collection for 365 days. Medical. This is all medical collections,
Correct.
right?
Yes, right.
And right.
That's right. Exactly right. Yep.
Okay,
They
I
have to
lost you.
wait a
But
year to report it. Uh-huh.
yep, and then all paid collections are going to be gone as well, starting
That's
in
right.
July.
Now, the only thing that we don't know, we're still trying to find out, Tim, just to go, these are facts that are supposed to happen, is let's say it's after July and it's been a year and something's been reported or something's already on one of your clients' credit reports. If they pay it now, we're trying to find out if the next billing cycle comes through and the collection shows it's paid, will be off, or if it'll be on there, maybe you could do a rescore to get it off quickly if needed for a loan. But that's something that we should know fairly soon, but we're just not exactly sure of as of yet.
I got you. Okay, well, I mean, if that comes up, we'll just maybe do another video, Doug. How about that?
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
All
Yep.
right. Hey, Doug, you got anything else you want to add?
I think that's it for today. I'm just real excited about this and I hope it, it's going to be good for everybody.
Yeah, I think so too, and I'm excited. And side note, Doug and I mentioned a little bit about paying a collection, how it hurts your credit score, not helps it right away. We do have a video about that. I'll drop it in the comments or the body of the description for the video, so you can check that out as well. But Doug, appreciate being with us. If you guys out there have any questions or concerns, call my office. Happy to help. That number is 239-437-4278. I've got a team of loan officers that can help. By the way, we are licensed Florida, South Carolina, Virginia, Georgia, Indiana, Michigan, and Virginia. So 7 other states. So happy to help you in those states as well. Please share this with someone you know that may be interested in medical collections, credit score, future buyer, maybe a realtor that may need this information, right, to help their business. So again, happy to help. Call us anytime. Appreciate you watching. Doug, Swan, Sarma, appreciate it, sir. Thank you for being with us.
You bet. Good to see you, Tim.
You too, buddy. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye.